Hey everybody, welcome back to ClevverTV. I'm Joslyn Davis, and today, joining us for the first time ever in the ClevverTV studio is Max Schneider. Welcome to the studio.
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm great, baby.
So, it's great to have you here because we have been wanting to have you in the studio forever, but you are a busy guy.
I'm very lucky to be busy.
Yes, you are.
But I'm happy to be here now. I'm glad we're doing it now. So
well, we are glad to have you here also.
Awesome.
And it's all in celebration of your single and your video that's coming out tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow, May 21st. Super excited. It's crazy. I feel like we've been working on it for a while now, and it's amazing that, tomorrow's the big day. I'm super pumped.
Yeah, so how long have you been working on your original music? Because a lot of viewers know you from your TV show on Nickelodeon, but people are not familiar with your original music yet.
Totally. I started writing a few years back, but I started writing basically a lot of the songs on this specific album when I came out here for the show. I joined the writing camp, to write songs for the show, and that's how I met this guy Matt Wong, and we wrote the song Last One Standing, which was on How to Rock a few times, and that's sort of how I started getting in the writing world out here in Los Angeles, and it's been sort of 2 years, and I've done about like 110 songs since then, and these are, this album is about 10 of my favorites of those in the last 2 years. So
how do you even pick 10 out of over 100 songs?
It really was such a tough decision, but in a lot of ways I really wanted to make this album something that was sort of cohesive in the vein of Nothing Without Love, and being, really, about my life and being about the experience that I've had, and hopefully be able to relate to other people in their experience as well.
So it sort of tells a story.
Exactly, yeah. I'd say a lot of the songs really tell a story, and from different, moments of my life with different girlfriends and different hardships I've had to overcome and things like that. Things that I feel like a lot of people hopefully out there have been through the same things and can relate to it.
Totally, and I know you perform Nothing Without Love, which is coming in a few days, so come back to ClevverTV, guys.
Please do.
You won't want to miss it. But you did an acoustic performance in studio, but I'm so curious to hear what your original music is going to sound like, produced when we get to buy the song. What is the vibe like?
The vibe for this specific song, I would say it was produced by an amazing guy named Morgan Taylor Reid, and we wrote the song and produced it together, and he is amazing, and he really brought this depth to the production that was very hard, something that I hadn't done with music prior. And it's I'd say there's a lot of electronic elements, but it also has the fundamentals of just the regular song being the verse and the chorus, and just being something that we could sit down and do acoustically.
And I know you have a show coming up on June 1st here in LA at the Roxy, which is a cool, really a great venue, very iconic.
Yes.
When you do a live show, are you like dancing?
Yes, I dance. I love dancing and singing and jumping around and playing a little uke, of course. I got to keep the uke in there, but I love dancing and playing with my band. They're amazing guys, and it just is an energy that is just irreplaceable. I love.
Yeah, and you play instruments, several instruments, actually. The ukulele is your best friend, though, right?
I love the ukulele. Ukulele is definitely my best friend. I bring the ukulele pretty much anywhere I go. And I play a little bit of piano, a little bit of guitar, and I started with African drums when I was a little younger too, which I'm not as good as I used to.
Man.
I don't know, but it was definitely. I play a little bit of a lot of stuff, but not nearly as well as the awesome guys in my band. So that's why I love just singing and letting them do their thing.
Well, I really think you are unique, and I don't feel like there are many artists out there like you right now. Who do you look up to, or who do you aspire to be like? That's maybe older or on the scene right now.
Yeah, totally. I mean, of course, I'm a big JT fan. I love Justin Timberlake.
I can sense some JT from you. Some early JT. I can feel it.
Wow, well, I'm very appreciative of that. Thank you. I love the way he's handled his career. I love, especially since I act a bit as well. I love how he's really guided his career, and I love his music, of course, and his performance style. So that's definitely a big inspiration of mine. I also love, Bruno Mars. I think is a great singer and great writer. Michael Jackson, of course, the king, amazing.
Hello.
And I'd say, those are definitely my three top. But then, little bits of, I love old school jazz like Etta James and Frank Sinatra.
So when is an album coming? Do you have a release date?
I don't have a release date yet, but it's going to be coming a little later in the summer,
Okay.
probably around August, September area. And I'm really excited for it. We've just been in the mixing and mastering process right now. But we have the 10 songs, of course, and I'm really excited for people to hear them.
Your music video for your song is also coming out tomorrow.
Yes.
And we've seen a few snippets that you've been putting out on your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But what else can you share with us to
Yeah,
get us
totally.
pumped up about the video?
Oh, well, I'm so excited for the video. My really great friend Dan Karp directed it, and really we had an amazing crew. We danced in it. I had some great choreographers. This guy Kevin Mayer, who has done everything from Justin Bieber to, you know, Big Time Rush, lots of great people. He was awesome, and everybody together. It was definitely the biggest production we've ever done for one of our own original videos. And we had Clarissa Clayton as the girl in the video, who was from Skins and Halston Davis. She was so awesome. But I'm just excited because it's the first video I really feel like I get to do everything that I love to do. Getting to really dance in the video and getting to really just sing a song. I love singing. But we did a lot. We got to shoot on, there's certain moments where there's telling the story of the relationship of Clarissa and mine in the video. We shot on an actual Super 8 camera. So there's certain moments where we used an actual film camera for a day. And it really makes you appreciate digital these days because you really have to like know exactly what you want. We had like a minute worth of film, and for an entire day we had to get like 5 snippets of different moments.
That's crazy.
So,
old school style.
But anyway, there's lots of, you know, crazy dance moments, and Dan did an amazing job directing, so I hope people like it. Yeah.
So you have all your music going on, all of
Yes,
your
indeed.
collaborations and your show, but you're also starring in a pilot, which
Yes,
was
indeed.
just announced this week, I believe. NBC picked up Crisis.
Yes, indeed.
Very cool show. Sort of explain the whole premise of the show and how your character fits in.
Absolutely. Crisis is an action political thriller where my character goes to a school where the president's son goes and a lot of very powerful people's children go. And one day we go on a field trip, and one Secret Service agent shoots another one who's played by Lance Gross, and basically we get kidnapped. And they use the kids to manipulate the government through their different powerful parents, these CEOs, the president, of course. And it becomes a show with so many twists and turns. I can't explain. When I read the script, I was like freaking out at one part where there's this one twist, and I can't wait for people to see it. But it's filled with action, it's filled with some great romance and stories, and the writers are just amazing. So.
And Halston Sage
And
is
Halston,
actually,
and funny
what
enough,
a small world,
It
right?
is a small world. I actually, when I was in, she had already gotten the part, and when I was testing for the role, I called her like every day, every audition I was like, Halston, like I'm still auditioning for this part. Like, what if we do this show together? And she was like, no way. I hope like if it happens, it's gonna be crazy. And of course, in the show, I have a crush on Halston. I have a major crush on Halston.
Oh my gosh.
And you know, I'm a very reserved artist on the show, and I draw Halston, and I'm very, it's cool. I love the part. His name's Ian Martinez. It's the first Hispanic part I've played as well.
Very nice.
A little half and half. And so basically, yeah, he's a very, you know, he's very respectful and very.
He's a complex guy.
He's a complex guy, which has been awesome to play, but it's still a lot of elements of myself, which is nice too. They didn't want to go too far.
Well, you know, I know that you have some incredible fans. They
Yes.
actually hit us up on Twitter after we announced that you were going to be here.
Right.
What's it like to have such a great group backing you up?
They're amazing. I mean, I'm really blessed to have the people that support me. Call my Schneider Monkeys, and people often ask why I call them that. And you know, I love monkeys. Primates are a big thing for me. I don't know why, I just love
Why
them.
not?
And
Hey,
so there's nothing
Do you
really.
like finger monkeys?
I
Have you ever-
love finger monkeys, of course.
Thank you.
Please.
Okay, knew
They're
I loved
amazing.
you.
They're beautiful.
Great.
But they're yeah. So I named my fans that because I love monkeys. I love my fans. So that's why I named it. But they are always so supportive. I really do feel, you know, I know a lot of people call their fan bases families, but I really do feel that way about mine. I love, you know, when I meet someone in person that maybe I recognize them for Twitter or something, I feel like I already know them because I've, you know, talked to them online and stuff. And it's really amazing to have those people really support you and be there for you when new things happen. And I've been very blessed, so it's been awesome.
Very cool. Well, it's been so fun having you on the show.
Thank you.
We're all Schneider Monkeys now
Oh,
here
no.
at ClevverTV,
Oh,
if we
so-
weren't
ooh,
already.
let's go.
And thanks for performing for us,
Oh, it's
too.
my pleasure.
That was
Thank you for
such a
having me.
treat. You guys, make sure to come back to ClevverTV on Thursday because we will have a performance from Max that you do not want to miss. I'm so excited I can barely talk. Thank you for coming in,
Thank you for
and
having
thank
me.
you guys for watching. We'll see you next time right here on ClevverTV.